Hello people, I'm Vito, and welcome back to the World of Light with Roberlink.
Hey y'all.
Or is it the World of Dark now? Cause last time we beat Galeem, but then Dharkon appeared and broke open the sky. And we went through that cracked hole in the sky and we ended up here, with all these dark spirits and crazy hands.
You know, World of Dark doesn't sound right.
I guess it would be World of Darkness.
Yes. But on the other hand, World of Lightness
Doesn't sound
also
great.
sounds wrong.
Yeah. I was also thinking in editing, those square-like things, they look like, I think it's the element bismuth. The way it tends to crystallize, I guess. I think bismuth is usually like a brown and gray color, but...
It's got the same, formations.
Kind of. It has like a...
Or similar.
Yeah, it has this weird square-like formation that it does, where it's like the edges kind of jut out a bit. Anyways.
Well, I'll try to look up bismuth after this, if I remember.
Yeah, like if you remember that one YouTube channel that some Japanese person just makes all these kitchen knives out of all these different things without speaking. I think one time he made a sword out of bismuth, or a knife. Sorry. Sword. I keep also thinking of the Man-at-Arms Reforged thing where they make swords based on things. Alright, we're fighting Amy. The annoying one.
Yep. Indeed.
Like I always knew you were an evil spirit. And represented by an inkling with a hammer. Truly evil. I was also just thinking, because that thing popped up, is this the only map that is like curved like, well...
There's also the Super Mario Galaxy one, I think.
I just remembered, yeah. Just reminds me of the baseball diamond whenever that thing comes up.
Dang it, I don't even want to use hammers, I just don't want her to use it.
Whatever works.
Okay.
They have no honor, we need not
Yes.
pretend like we need to uphold honor against them.
Alright.
Alright, yeah. Was that another maze or something?
No clue, let's check it out.
Nice how even the Dark World is also like a 2D image map.
Yes.
Oh, it's the, that's the one that translated to For the Frog the Bell Tolls, I think. So, in between sessions, I've been playing more Dawn of War. I've been playing through the campaigns. I finished the Disorder campaign of Winter Assaults, beat Dark Crusade as Necrons because they were the new faction for that game.
Along with Tau.
Yeah, that's right. I didn't play much Tau. And I started doing Soulstorm campaign. I think I've cleared like 3 of the 4 planets in Soulstorm
Nice.
as Chaos.
Nah.
What, you don't like Chaos?
Nah.
Well, I do like the fact that Necrons don't have to worry about more than one resource. They don't have very good vehicles, though.
Yeah, but their infantry pretty much are as tanky as vehicles.
Yeah, I guess. One thing I really liked about the Chaos is their vehicles seem to be very good. Their version of the Predator and the Defiler, they seem pretty good at tankiness and damage. Like in Winter Assault Disorder campaign, I was able to beat all the monoliths, the Necron monoliths that spawn without the Titan weapons as the Chaos.
Really?
Yep. I was like, this works just fine, just the Chaos vehicles.
Huh. Well, it's funny because for both normal Space Marines and the Chaos Marines, vehicles are more of a supplement to the Marines themselves, usually.
Now I like just making forces of entirely vehicles and forces of entirely infantry and having them do separate things.
Because usually when I think, oh, I want to use vehicles, I think Imperial Guard, because their infantry are pretty wimpy.
Yeah.
But their vehicles are just... Okay. Like, one of their starting earlier vehicles is the Hellhound. It's a flamethrower tank that can kill... Ow!
About as easily as that.
If it's a building or infantry squad, yes.
Yeah, I noticed that Hellhounds wreck the morale of even Necron warriors.
That too. The only thing they're not particularly great against are vehicles, and you can just build sentinels for that. I may or may not be biased for the Imperial Guard, by the way, in case you didn't notice.
Yeah, one thing I was wondering about is... So the Tau are aliens, right?
Yes.
Why are their builders called Earth Cadre?
They seem to have some sort of, like, caste-based system. Like, in their society. I think, like, Earth caste are the builders. Fire caste is most of the military. I think water caste is, like, diplomacy, although...
Oh, so they mean Earth as in, like, ground, not the planet Earth?
No.
Okay, because that's why my question was... That's what my question was about. I was like, okay, they're aliens and they're talking about Earth?
Okay, yeah, I can see how that might be confusing.
Also, one thing that you had mentioned before I started the Soulstorm campaign is that there's really dumb explanations for why the Imperial Guard, the Space Marines, and the Sisters of Battle fight each other.
Yeah.
Because, you know, they have to have all the factions fighting each other. They can't have allies.
Right. Basically, the Space Marines believe that the any guardsmen that have survived must have been corrupted by chaos. And the Sisters of Battle just assume everyone, including the Space Marines, are heretics. Because they're just that fanatical. Like, have you fought them yet?
I fought the Sisters Battle. I wiped them out with the chaos.
Yeah, like, as Emperor worshipping as the Guard is, and as, you know, fervent as the Space Marines are, this is about just take it to a whole new level.
Yeah, the last thing I did was I took over that planet Karava 1 or whatever it was, which had the Sisters of Battles and the Imperial Guard.
Yeah.
I remember with the Sisters of Battle stronghold, it's like, oh no, we need to protect these 4 statues. I'll go over to whichever one's being attacked to prevent it from being hurt. And then, okay, I fly my bombers over to another one. And then when that teleport cooldown is done and that angel or living saint or whatever teleports to another statue to protect it, okay, my bombers just fly to a different statue.
Yep. It's pretty much just what you do. I was a little confused when you said bombers because I still assumed you're playing Necrons even though you stated
No, I'm doing
you're
chaos.
doing chaos.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like the only thing that Necrons got was that other transformation for the Necron Lord, the Deceiver.
Yeah.
It's like it. There's nothing else.
Well, they also got, you know those scarabs that the Tombsplayer can make?
Yeah.
Those fly in the air and attack air vehicles. That's like the only other change. Everyone else gets something. And would you die? Please. Thank you. Ow.
Good thing you're not wearing the iron boots on this floor.
I'm wearing the rubber boots.
So there are still a few more annoyances I've realized in Dawn of War.
All right.
One of them is just pertaining to the last two campaigns, is that the enemy leaders always escape somehow. It's like, why can't there just be a situation where I actually kill the enemy commander or something, you know? Even if I'm not doing it myself, at least in the cutscene.
Really?
It's like every leader always escapes.
Could have sworn there was some that, just die.
Like which ones? I mean, I still haven't gotten to, I think it's the second planet in Soulstorm, so that's like Space Marines, Orcs, and Tau. But the Dark Eldar escaped, the Eldar escaped, even the Imperial Guard. I figured the Imperial Guard leader is not gonna escape. They don't have a whole lot, and I had the entire rest of the planet captured, and then they still escape.
Okay, well, I know for a fact you pretty much entombed the Necrons in the second one, or in the Dark Crusade, which you probably wouldn't know.
Well, I did, after I beat Dark Crusade as Necrons, I played a little bit of the Space Marines just to see what the Necrons stronghold was like. So, yeah, I guess the Necrons don't get away. But it's like every other faction, they always have their leader. Their leader escapes. It's
well, the Tau, the ethereal escapes, but you do kill the actual commander, who is more the military commander, so... Let's see, from what I know of the Dark Eldar, oh wait, didn't the Dark Eldar one die?
I don't think so.
It's been too long.
Unless I'm misremembering.
Okay, but you can't tell me this is a battle survived. Like, they literally incinerated the entire, city they were in.
I think the ones that were left over did, but I thought, the leader left or something, maybe. I don't know, maybe I'm just starting to fill in blanks with the leader got away. Just because it seems so common. Also, I wasn't looking, is this actually the fighter?
Yep. And she hurts. Get back down here. Thank you.
Now you can go back up.
Let me help you with that. So, any more questions?
One thing that's not quite a question, it's just another thing I noticed that I dislike is weapon disadvantages. It makes sense if infantry weapons don't have a good effectiveness against vehicles, buildings, heavy infantry, whatever. But when it comes to weapons that are effective against vehicles, buildings, and heavy infantry, there's no reason they shouldn't also be effective against infantry. Yet those types of things exist.
Yeah.
It's like it can melt through armor. Why can't it just melt through flesh?
Well, you see, the molecular makeup of flesh is very different. No, you are right.
It roasts just as well. Because it kind of puts a wrench in kind of like I guess it would be a tech build, is that you still need to make sure you have whatever you need to get rid of whatever they have. You don't just have, there are a few things that will be effective against everything, like the Obliterator Squad for the Chaos, but you can only have one of those. It severely limits things. And also, I remember in Winter Assault, I built full, vehicle cap, a full, as many as I could of the Chaos Predators. And apparently in Soulstorm, I don't know if it was in Dark Crusade, but in Soulstorm, you can only have 2 Predators.
That is dumb. I do remember that there are some vehicle limits in Dark Crusade and Soulstorm. I don't know why. You usually don't have to worry about it unless you're want to spam one vehicle type. Which really saddens me, because I can only have 3 Basilisks as Imperial Guard. I want to be able to bombard anything on the map at any time.
This character makes me think of Passepartout. I don't know if I think I may have sent you a link to someone playing Passepartout.
Oh, is that the one where like you start out on the street?
Yeah.
And then
you literally make and sell art.
Right. Now I remember.
Yeah, I remember.
Those were funny.
Did I send you the one with Jazza?
Was he the one that was like an actual artist?
Yeah, and he's Australian.
I believe you did, yes.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. There's a quote that came from that. It's obnoxious but consistent. I don't know if you watched all the videos of it.
I feel like I did. It's been a while, so why am I in an apple?
Are you sure that's not a tomato?
Oh. Jeez.
Yeah, I think a few of the HoloLive VTubers have also played Passepartout, and they would make art of each other.
I can only imagine those went well.
I think it was Marine who had some trouble trying to sell some of the pictures with some of the pink-haired girls, because apparently a lot of the critics do not like pink. So if there's too much pink in your painting, no one will like it, pretty much. It's kind of weird. Rhythm Heaven. I've seen someone play Rhythm Heaven.
I have no clue what that is.
It's just all these mini games where basically whatever the inputs are, it's always something you have to do in time with something that's going on.
I've been playing Link a lot. Let's switch it up.
Who shall it be?
You know, it's been a while. I think. Regardless. Kong time.
Alright. Fair enough.
I still love how there's so many battles where it's just like, alright, you asked for it because you beat me. It's Kong time.
Ah, yes, boxes.
I don't know, I just handed him a box and he died.
Yes, handed. Very, very gently.
Aggressively passes box.
Alright, so we got a dark portal.
Oh, hey, we're in Dark Aether now.
Mysterious dimension. Who among these spirits can float in the air?
I was like, I actually don't know. And then winged Pikmin.
Gee, I wonder. Tiny Jigglypuff team. So, assuming this is probably right, can we still go and kill the others after this?
Hopefully.
It's like, no, they disappeared. We'll never be able to get them now. Oh yeah, when I opened Steam today, it said I think it said Halo Combat Evolved Steam mod tools now.
Really?
I've never actually modded anything myself, but thought that was interesting. Alright, wave 2. Get out of here.
Floaty jumps. I wonder if that helps with being metal.
Me, I don't know.
Alright, now let me kill these guys.
Yeah. Alright, so it looks like it does leave them there for you to kill, which is nice. It's just, the hint is for the way forward. It would seem, because I doubt it's going to open new paths for these two.
Yeah. Yeah. That... Okay.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
It's like you're killing your children.
They are unworthy. If they cannot survive even a single punch.
If you could hit them.
Fair.
What is that hitbox? Jeez. Just roll into them.
Get out of here. All right.
One more Pikmin to murder.
Yes.
Or rather, one more squad.
It's a lot of Pichus.
So, a thought that I had was, I remember hearing, like, I guess, there was some sort of conversation about, like, YouTubers and, you know, maybe it had to do with someone saying that they should have to, like, pay a license to be able to, you know, put videos of a game on YouTube or stream them, which is kind of ridiculous. But I think one of the counter arguments was that, you know, some people might, you know, think to buy a game because they saw someone play it.
Yes.
And at first I thought, I don't know how true that is, but then I actually realized there are a lot of games that I've gotten just because I've seen someone play them.
Yeah. I agree. Like, huh. You know what? Even if I, seen it now, it seems kind of cool.
Yeah, I'd say if it's more of a story-based game, it's probably not going to be that way.
Yeah.
But a lot of, like, creative or just puzzle games, I'm a lot more likely, you know, to get it if I'm interested in it and I see someone play it.
I would say it'd probably be most true for RTS games, but I assume there's not a lot of those that are, popularly streamed.
Yeah, I don't know. Because, like, the closest thing to RTS that's actually streamed, like, widespread that I know of would be League of Legends, because that is derived from the same system as RTS. Because I think it was Dota that was from, like, a Blizzard game. It was one of the modded game modes or something.
I'm going to slap poo.
You are an ape, you can fling it.
Yes.
Fling it at people.
Alright, I know what I must do.
Come with me, I must throw you at people. But yeah, so I was actually thinking of which particular titles that's true of that I actually got because I saw someone play it, and I think that's true of Besiege. Because I'm pretty sure, like, the big three played that: Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie. Long time ago. I think it might also be true of Kerbal Space Program. I don't know if I'd heard of that until I saw someone play it. Also, I think a lot of the games that I've gotten because of YouTubers, I think, have been things that Jacksepticeye played specifically. Like, I think Slime Rancher, World of Goo, BeamNG.Drive, which I've played a lot of. It's like my favorite thing to just mess around with. And I think I mentioned Scanner Somber.
Scanner Somber?
Yeah, I mentioned it a few episodes ago. You just put a scanner to the wall, to all the walls of this cave, and it, like, puts dots.
Oh, that. Yeah, now I remember.
Yeah.
I just didn't recognize the name. But I remember the description.
And even, like, Risk of Rain 2. I remember Mark played it with Bob and Wade during a Three Peens podcast. It was the Three Peens in a Pod podcast. which just recently ended because they are now doing the Distractable podcast, which is audio only.
Huh. It's rather distracting.
Like, I'm sorry, you have a game to play. I shouldn't be distracting you so much.
A Nopon?
Nago? Tora? Starlo?
Is Nopon...
A species, maybe?
Does it translate to not hamster? Because these two seem to be, like, hamsters.
I think I might remember which one is correct if you want me to tell you.
Now I'll just kill them one by one.
Okay.
I mean, I do it anyway. Starlo. Ow.
Of course, Luigi and the Up B. Like, darn it, we could have had a nice finish with the ultimate.
Ah, well.
Undamaged attack.
Because, I'm so good at avoiding damage.
Yeah.
It'll totally help me.
Was that a little noise like... Like a incorrect noise?
Maybe? Xenoblade Chronicle. Again, with the hair hands. Enemy's shield has extra durability. We'll see about that.
Last time there was one that said that, it broke immediately. As King K. Rool or something.
Mm-hmm. Just, alright, got right there, way so I could just punch you to death.
Excuse me while I punch a princess in the face. It's like, no, trust me, it's necessary. We're all clear. This was approved beforehand, even if it's a princess. Okay, so whatever that thing with the prehensile hair is, it's a Nopon.
Good to know.
Trying not to completely outclass them, yet still outclassing them.
Yes, pretty much. Just, alright, y'all are already level 99.
I was just thinking, I know in the regular brawl mode you can have it so someone has spirits and our person doesn't. I don't know if you can actually unequip spirits in this, though. Like, have nothing equipped? I wonder how challenging that would make it against some of the weaker ones. I guess there's the remove button, yeah.
Alright. This is true hardcore mode.
Better not be a high spirit level in the next fight, otherwise, yeah, no. Which spirit is the king of Twilight? Aghanim, Ganondorf, Girahim, and Zant.
This one. Actually, wait. 80. Okay, then. I was hoping for something like around 2,000 at most.
Yeah, you can do that later whenever you come across one. Also, it actually might be a good point to end the episode here.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
All right. So we'll figure out this riddle next time because it's clearly got us perplexed.
Yes.
But yeah, we'll see you guys next time.
Goodbye for now.
Goodbye.